All I know is work. Pull about $1, I can lend you one today, but I'ma need it by tomorrow, nigga. All I know is work. I can get a half for consignment, bring it back, pay for the omen up front, nigga. All I know is work. I be cooking on the line.
You see this? You see this? You see this? That's from this. Sophisticated Ignorance, HOC, we in the building. It's the K Cortez. Tap in, cop some shit, man. Flee, girl.
It's your boy Ill Will, man. Sophisticated Ignorance. Y'all get that? That's an oxymoron, but it makes sense. Get hip, man. Stay elevated. You know what it is. Your boy Ill Will, man. Yaktown on this beat.
Your boy Shotgun Shook, man. Sophisticated Ignorance, man. Tap in, man. You already know, man. Good old merch, man.
It's your boy J400, man. Mr. How You Gonna Act, man. Supporting that sophisticated ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Cop that shit, they got everything, man. Dad has shirts, Scullies, anything you need, man. You already know, man.
Yo, Gwitty's paper, Sophisticated Ignorance. Fuck everybody. I might name my album that. That's why I might name it. We name it album.
Yo, get a load of me, no control of me. I control everything. I.C.E is in the motherfucking building. You're now watching Sophisticated Ignorance, you heard? Hey, let me give you niggas a word of advice, you punk ass nigga. You walking down the alley by yourself, bring a dog with you, sucker.
Snowfall, y'all. I don't even. Jerome had to do that because, like, they had already shot Louie the season before, but the hits that niggas are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like the hits that niggas is taking is not regular hits. You know what I'm saying? Like they putting each other in a corner.
Yeah. Like I said, I just always felt like he couldn't wait for that pack. He couldn't wait for that pack. They was there. They gave him the opportunity. Yeah, he had to do it. Jerome definitely had to do that. Like you said, the whole, like, we're putting each other into a corner. I already have this animosity towards you. This is how I'm going to send a message. And with Louie putting that battery in his back, which we also need to talk about. Like, her pretty much going like, yeah, he pulled a gun on me. I'm just letting you know. So this is what we're dealing with. Like, yeah, he kind of had to. He didn't have to kill her.
I don't think he meant to kill her. I just think like he said, I think I might have killed him. Like I think he was just trying to force Shorty to.
He might have.
That's what he said. He was like, I might have killed her, but I think he was trying to.
He knew he killed her.
Come on, bro. He was trying to get Shorty to tell. Like he was trying to go super hard to get the other girl to give up the info. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she didn't, it was like, damn. Like, nah, if she knew, she would have said something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect her to die. I just thought she was gonna be fucked up.
Oh no, I knew she was gonna die.
Brain damage. I thought her shit was gonna be like
whole ape, bro. This nigga's a gorilla. Like
that's what I'm saying.
That's the problem. You're not like a like if it was Franklin, probably we got in an argument. Now we got an argument. It's less muscle mass. Like you're big as shit, bro.
Nah,
you're looking like Kimbo Slice talking about. I think I might have killed you. Think?
And then it's like it's no Jerry curl juice dripping. Like your shit is always still, so I know you could kill a nigga. Like you a big nigga with a Jerry curl that don't drip. Like that's death. You see him coming. There ain't no follow the drip behind this nigga. Like he's his shit still like NyQuil. Like
especially when you slap that nigga, the little homie's father in the first season. Like yo, like my G's. You have a history on this show alone putting your hands on niggas. We went to go look for the slap with Franklin just to catch a refresher. It's been a long dialogue of you putting your hands on shit. And every person is not left in the best of shape when you're done. Like you damn near reshaped and removed this nigga's grill when you slapped him.
Nah, fact. Nah, he. Where the bitches and titties? Where the bitches and titties at?
Slap your motherfucking daddy. Watch, I'll show you. Yeah, show you how to slap this motherfucker. Yo, this nigga snapped the shit out this nigga.
Nigga said, "What I got, nephew? What I got? Your mama losing a goddamn mind." That nigga talk tough. Like that nigga voice sound like it knocked you the fuck out when he started yelling. Like that nigga's voice is brolic, my nigga. Like everything about this nigga is like fucking
a fucking walking muscle. Like,
facts.
He keep thinking everything, or he keep thinking all the punches he throws. Like he like a big ass dog that still think that he a kid.
Yeah, like a puppy or
That
something.
just, that just coming in there and just like, yo, my nigga, you too big to be jumping on niggas, bro.
Facts. It's like
That's
the
what
hand
that
on the
first
chest.
slap.
It's like when a
I was about
nigga
to
tell
say,
you.
Like when Franklin got hit the first time, that's what that was like. Yo, my nigga, like
That nigga was so confused. He smacked the confusion into that nigga. You know what I mean? Because Franklin is an eye for an eye nigga. Like, you gonna talk crazy to me, I'll talk crazy to you. Franklin didn't think what he said warranted a fucking back fist.
Nah, he knew that.
Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I was about to get to that too. That nigga was cooking him to a whole second degree. First off, you wasn't nobody but a nigga waiting for that Sherm head to come down, sitting on the front porch with a weight bench and some fucking cherry curl juice. I try to give you a legacy. Wow.
he that I tried to give you legacy was deep. That was a very compelling.
that was
That's
a
something
bar.
that our community lacks in general.
You
You know
right?
what I'm saying? The legacy aspect is a
disrespect.
lost art. They've taken legacy for us and put it in the entertainment business.
Yeah.
But we used to have individuals, black men and black women, that had legacy without a rap video. No disrespect to hip hop. You know what I mean? I'm not disrespecting hip hop. And I'm not saying that having a legacy in hip hop is the lowest form of legacy. But there was more than one way to skin a cat back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you stood for separated you from the rest of the fray.
You know what's also crazy about him saying that is the fact that has Franklin even hit 25 yet? And he's talking about giving Jerome a legacy, like.
But embrace that. See, that's the part that
That's
that
not the
that
problem.
that's the hold on, Chef. That's the part that bothers me because it's like the Godfather, right? Michael was mad young, but when he took over, they embraced it. Vito Corleone was. It's only with us where your age has to play the main factor. If you got the skills to pay the bills, then embrace what the fuck is going on. And I know to the Godfather watchers, please don't run up on me talking about, oh, you remember what Fredo said? Take care of me. I'm your older brother. I'm smart. I got ideas. Like, we're not talking about him. He was a fucking idiot. I'm just saying at the end of the day, Michael was younger. He was the younger brother. And they the fact that he showed and proved, they embraced it. He had nothing to fight for amongst his own family. He was the motherfucking Don. And they respected him as such. It didn't matter if Sonny could beat his ass in a street fight or nothing like that. He had the smarts to keep the business and the family elevating. And if that's what you need on your motherfucking application to get your just due, then just embrace that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't 25 yet, but he did try to give you legacy. You wasn't with this shit. Your bitch went behind your back. Now, here's the crazy thing. You told your nephew no. As a man, you told him no, and y'all wasn't going to do this. And he shouldn't do it. Your bitch went behind your back and hooked it up. You ain't do nothing to her.
That's a fact.
Like, it's just crazy that Louie can move on.
You know what kills me? She left you, bro. She left him. The only reason why she came back is because she killed Claudia.
Before
If
y'all
she
left,
didn't kill Claudia, she would not be back. That's what kills me the most about his loyalty to her. Like, I'm very flabbergasted.
She is strictly whatever. She is loyal to whatever she can benefit from at the moment, and she's gonna destroy anything that is a good situation. Some people have an appetite for destruction, and that can be meant in a multitude of ways. Her version of an appetite of destruction is just the feeling of not being in control, like the person she's staring at. She had a prominent position, her and Jerome. You know what I mean? But she's so focused on Franklin. Like he told her, and I don't remember what season it was, everybody got to answer to somebody. Like you don't want to answer to Franklin, but you want to answer to Teddy. And the moment she looks at that, like that's the moment she starts staring at somebody else, she's going to fuck this up too. Because that's just what she does. That's why when that girl who she left, Jerome 4 broke her ass down, that was real
Claudia?
shit. This bitch is always gonna get the big head and bite the hand that feed her. Exactly. That's who she is in a nutshell. Ain't it weird though when Man Boy said to Franklin that they gonna turn on you? They put the camera on Jerome and Louie.
Yeah. No, well, it's not crazy.
You know,
It was
shows be
foreshadowing.
doing shit like that ahead
It
of
was
time.
foreshadowing. It was definitely foreshadowing.
That was weird.
I
I don't
mean,
think Jerome gonna make it.
I don't either. I don't think he's gonna make it. Nobody's gonna make it in this. Not one of them. I don't see.
Somebody's gonna make it, but they're not gonna be the same. You know what I mean, they're not gonna be able to enjoy life. The boundaries have already been crossed. Like there's death sentences are out. The only way out of this is death and unhappiness. There
Only
is
person
no
who ain't gonna
light
be
at the end of this tunnel.
Jerome.
What'd you say, Chef?
Only person who ain't gonna be able to enjoy this shit is Jerome. Before we get any further, because I'm trying to get to is the reason why that nigga got fucking slapped because we got too deep. Okay. Because we got too fucking deep. I want to really look. Reason why this nigga got slapped. You're not gonna bring up my motherfucking weight bench, and all I do is sell weed, and then go on to this fucking legacy. That's why because it's the way he delivered that shit. My nigga Franklin was up there cooking like my nigga Loaded Lux third round. I'm not gonna hold you. Nigga fixed his jacket.
Well,
You was just with a weight bench.
In defense of Franklin, he called him a whole.
I was in the back grabbing that nigga Franklin's shirt. Talk to that nigga. Talk to that nigga.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
No, I'm just saying, in defense of Franklin, he called him a whole bitch ass nigga. He called him a bitch made nigga at that.
No, yeah.
That's like, we're not gonna act like Franklin just sat down and was like, yeah, nigga, I know why you're here. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. And just to let you know, like, he ain't do that. Jerome had a whole soliloquy about how he raised him and how I raised you.
Supposed to be the man to raise
and how am I raising you? And this is the bitch nigga that's sitting in front of me today. That was what made Franklin get his bars off.
Well,
get him with a second round knockout.
I think Jerome took it as disrespect that this has gone this far, and you pull up on me talking about you hit me, I hit you. Let's just call it square. Like this ain't your uncle. Like you talking to him like you talking to Teddy.
I mean, but was it his uncle when he visibly sided with Louie?
Bro.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm saying.
You're right, but we're not talking about any of that. We're talking about right now, man to man, face to face. And we crossed each other, and I think he was.
This is no, there's no school. No, I'm just saying this has all been built up. This is not. It didn't just happen a couple days ago. Absolutely. This has been building for season after season after season, and the fuck Franklin and the fights with Franklin, and then the siding with Louie over Franklin. This has all been building up,
which causes more. You're right. Looking at it in that aspect, it goes back to what I just said again. This is way deeper than you hit me, I hit you. Let's call it square.
I feel like
I understand why Jerome. It's almost like when Leon said in Above the Rim, "We'll be working for you. We'll be working for me. We'll be partners." Selling that shit. Think I'm that dumb? Who the fuck you talking to? It be that. Like, I just think like, nigga, this ain't just business. This is uncle and nephew. Know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about? You really gonna talk to me like you go your way, I go mine? Like I ain't sacrificed for you to be here. Like we ain't sacrificed for each other. It's black and white. And if you naming all the things you naming, Dwayne, I would think it would cause for more dialogue. This been building for quite some time. This shit was like the shit he was saying that Franklin was saying should have been said before Jerome said what he said. You should have told your uncle how you felt instead of trying to be fucking cool. Like Jerome sitting down with his mother. Like, how long you gonna take his back over mine, Sissy? See how he's being real? Like, you my sister. If you ever gonna look at this nigga, ever, I like what the mom said. You right, but we here. Like, you're right. Like, she ain't trying to say like, oh no, I got your back too. Oh no, I'm definitely biased for my son. But you all I got too. Y'all the last 2 men standing. What we gonna do? Let's figure this out. I mean, he being real about it. Franklin, the only nigga at the table trying to play cool like he ain't hurt. That's why your ass got in that car and started crying, because you know, did you see his face when his uncle said, how could I fuck up so bad?
Yeah.
So if you got that look on your face when he just said that, that don't mean you got to come to the table trying to play the cool guy. I hit you. You hit me.
Because if you're gonna be that guy,
like
you got trigger. You got to park him. When you if there's no when I what's wrong with this nigga? There's your 10%. That's when you're talking 10%.
I mean, so I think that I'm not saying Jerome is right. I just think Franklin's verbal approach rubbed him the wrong way. Where you can't even be real enough that you know you're hurt behind this situation just like the rest of us.
Like, if I did that with my Uncle C, I wouldn't talk to him like that. With everything that happened at the table, it would be some admiration for Uncle C at the table. I'm gonna keep it to be. Like, even though we got into a fight, all this other stuff, because that's his favorite uncle, Beast. You know that?
Yeah.
I think that's his only uncle.
Even if it is his only uncle, it's still got to take.
Still his favorite. It makes it even more his favorite.
Yeah, man. You like, because some niggas be your uncle, you don't even fuck with that nigga. That's my mom's brother. I done heard that a lot. That's my mom's brother. I don't know that nigga.
That conversation was deep, man. That conversation was deep. I just felt like Franklin tried to play it too cool. Like, granted, I'm on Franklin's side with this situation. The realest shit he said is like, so when y'all snake me for the plug, it's business.
Yeah.
But if I hit back, it's personal. Real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, yo, look, I know Jerome has been slipping when it comes to this bitch anyway, but you got to tell him the truth. You damn near push Louie's narrative by the way you smoke. You didn't even give him the real. Like, oh, you know what this bitch did? You know what she said to me? Like, nah, you basically hit him with, nigga, fuck that bitch. I pulled the gun on her and I'll do it again. Like, give the niggas, Louie over there giving context.
No, she is not.
To one-sided information, yes, she is. She's giving dishonest context, but she's giving context. He ain't even trying to give context to his shit. Fuck that bitch. I'd do it again.
Because the line, they're way too far. There's already a dividing in the sand. You chose your side, so I'm going to treat you like you on that side now.
If that was the case, you wouldn't be sitting here.
That's my point. That's the whole point of this conversation. We're going to put that energy aside for now. That's outside those doors. When we outside those doors, yeah, we family. Yeah, but you know what? You on that side. You absolutely right. But the whole point of this sit down is uncle talking to nephew.
Thank you.
We got all this started based off uncle and nephew. Let's not forget, we kept them tapping in this uncle and nephew relationship from the moment I let you scale up your little bag of ounces of weed on my scale, dogs. You was in there with the triple beam. It was an uncle and nephew thing. Don't tell Sissy about this, remember? It was an uncle and nephew thing. Feel me? So it's like this whole trip we've been doing this like this. So yeah, and then we would come in here and we're trying to put this shit down. And you know how I feel about my woman. You know how I feel about her. The least you can do, being a man, respectfully, is tell me in the context what happened if you're gonna bring it up. If you see I have a problem with that, like, no matter if the problem can be so small to you, but you see it's problematic for me. I'm like, yo, the way you did, I don't like the way you know what I mean. You walk past my fucking dresser and knock my cheeseburger over, my nigga. I was like, I ain't jacking it. That was my last fucking burger, bro. I ain't eat all day. I was picking up meat, and it was minuscule. You know, like, yeah, it's such a damn. I would have bought you another burger. But if you see it's bothering me, like you like, yo, bro, look, I didn't mean it, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's really what you bitching for. But, like, you know what I'm saying? But if it's really bothering me, that, like, he owed that, like, you can at least be like, yo, look, she was talking crazy, huh? All right? It was getting to a point where it's either me or her. Come on, bro. I'm going home before she do. I'm telling you that right now.
Like I said, if the line was in the sand that much, you would have shot his ass right there in that diner. So don't try to come in here trying to play cool. You know you love this nigga and you know he love you. He damn near trying to force you to shoot him just so he can be done with this shit. Do it, nigga!
I feel like Franklin missed him. He sounded so tired. I think he did look a little surprised.
When I used to leave Golem, do it, nigga! Do it!
I think he was a little surprised at first. I think his first reaction was like, oh, this nigga really got the strap. But I think after, like you said, afterwards he's just like, bro, I'm so tired of this shit.
I'm
Like,
tired of this shit. I don't even have the heart to do it. It's killing me that I'm doing this to you because I love you. And that's how it goes. You can't turn love off. I don't give a fuck what you do. We're just not wired that way as human beings. Like, we're just not. It is what it is. If a nigga could do something, this is just my opinion. This is not a fact. If somebody could do something to you that would cause you a high level of detriment, I'm sorry. They just never loved you like that. That's just my belief system. Don't have to be nobody else. You know what I mean? He could beat the shit out of that bitch with that hammer. Franklin can clap her fucking father, his old girl's father. You know what I mean? The fuck I don't. Like, you see the way he's talking to Leon? He's not going to kill Leon because he loves Leon. He'll talk to him, nigga. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, thanks. Like, but he can't kill him. Force his hand enough. Sometimes you have to do it. But even it's not. A long time ago, I said on the song with Rob, it's not the fact that you did it, but yet so easily. It's not the fact that Bishop shot Raheem. It's the fact that he shot him like it was second nature.
Yeah.
That's insanity. Nobody can truly love you and do something to you with no. Then you get that shit. Even Nino cried shooting G Money. That nigga had to force that. Yo, he had to put two hands. That nigga been one hand clapping everybody through the whole movie. That nigga started with one hand. He said, oh, fuck, I gotta do this shit like, oh. Damn, I love this nigga. I don't want to kill my brother. You know what I mean? My nigga Michael was never the same in Godfather 3 after that Fredo shit. Because he loved Fredo. You know what I mean? So it's like, he can't shoot Jerome. If he could have, he would have did it. Like, I'm not saying that, like, eventually it won't force his hand. When it's a me or you and your instincts kick in. You know what I mean? But it's like, come on, bro. You gotta, like I said, that cool shit should have left.
Yeah,
that cool shit should have left the table.
What also kills me about the situation was when Teddy goes, what does he say? He's like, they can't even fucking not like beef right now. Like, he didn't cause this whole situation.
Not
like,
that ass.
He really is. These niggas can't. These niggas killing me.
And that's what kills me with Louie, because you see that look on his face. Like, you deep down, like, you're so blinded, like, deep down, y'all really need to get together and smoke this nigga and get a new connect. Like, what makes you think he wouldn't do the same thing to you? Why do people think they exempt?
She said she wanted to take her chances. That's what she said. You heard her. That's what she said. She's like, okay, nah, nigga, I got the connect.
I don't even know if Louie should die or Louie should lose everything and live with the fact that she lost everything. I don't know what's more of a good punishment for her. I feel like people in her need to lose everything and not have any. My fault.
I was gonna say, as long as like I'm with you with the lose everything. As long as like Jerome gets to walk away from that shit scotch free.
Nah, Kane's gonna get his look back some kind of way.
Yeah, one of them's gonna go.
No, yeah. I just want Jerome to be out that situation scotch free. I want her to lose everything, but Jerome like walk off, because it's like I feel like she been used like, because this nigga just trying to skate out the game, bro. And he's only here because of you, like, for real, bro. If he didn't have you as his bitch, Franklin probably wouldn't even get this high in the game to make it get that close to Claudia. Straight jacket, that's one. And then two, I have my Jim and Jerome's, my nigga. Like, I really try to go legal with my shit, bro. Like, every time I try to go do some shit, it's either you or Franklin that's pulling me back.
Nah, facts.
Like, every time, my nigga. Like, damn, son.
She don't get talked to about it, though. He does. Which is very interesting.
Bro, she gets to hide in her queenpin status. It's insane how this bitch wants to move. It's insane how she wants to just hide, like, have niggas put in wild work while she get to sit in this bar with her purse. Like, I just don't get it. I think people like her are so disrespectful to the game. This whole hide behind it, and it's hiding. It's not even like you're just like a real boss. I mean, you're dead hiding behind brute force. You always are. You always have somebody to hide behind. Whether it's Shorty who was owning that club, whether it's Franklin, whether it's Jerome. You're always hiding behind somebody and want to feel like you're running shit while you're not running shit. You're so happy that Teddy's talking to you, you don't know what to do with yourself. Like, she wants that feeling of Teddy talking to her more than actually having a winning situation with Franklin.
That's crazy.
You had a winning situation, and that wasn't good enough because Teddy didn't tell you the bricks is in the trunk. That's it.
Well, like,
just straight verbiage.
What's the difference? Honestly,
you put your family on, my nigga. You went down south and put your, you know what I mean, your family on, dogs. And what more money you need, jeez? And all you wanted was a strip club, mind you. Mind you. This is what you said in the beginning. I just want a club.
So you lying. All she wants is to feel important.
Well, no, all she wants to do is run some shit.
Yeah, but not really run it. Like, not really run it. You could have left Jerome, left everybody, and moved somewhere else and got a whole nother connect and started fresh. But you're trying to use the resources that was given to you by somebody else and take away from them. Like, you don't even want to. Do you really want to create your own situation, or do you just want to benefit from somebody else's? It don't really be about that. It was really about Franklin. So it's all about him. She be so caught up in the person. It don't even be the mission. That's all that her talking to him crazy outside when Teddy robbed him. That's the moment she's been waiting for. Not meeting Teddy and getting her bricks. That wasn't her satisfaction. Oh, you need me. Sorry, I can't do that. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That really is. The fact that Frank, I can't imagine sacrificing for everybody and putting everybody on. I mean, it was only one nigga sitting in that cage when Teddy had him. Niggas love to sleep comfortable and come outside and talk shit. Wasn't it just him and Leon? Or was it just Franklin when Teddy captured them?
Oh, it was both of them. It was Franklin.
Both of them, right? Yeah. If anything, my nigga Leon got more had to say than y'all niggas.
Yeah.
My nigga Leon, bitch, outside giving head for crack and shit. He all fucked up in the game.
Bro, he better not come back. I know he's gonna come back from Africa, but I'm not coming back from Africa to this shit, bro. I'm not. Yo, what do y'all think Leon's ending is gonna be?
I
don't think people
come
talk
back,
about
he gonna
it
die.
enough. What about
That's
you,
the number one rule. You never come back.
Chef, what you think is gonna happen?
No, he gotta come back.
No, what do you think his ending's gonna be in this?
Getting blazed.
I don't want me. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't want Leon to come back. It's gonna sound corny if he comes back. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Leon comes back, it's just gonna seem like some like heroic shit. Like, Leon's back. He's gonna make the hood all great again. Like,
wasn't that the mission though?
What do you mean?
To make the hood better again. Like, go lead, get right, fix the community. Isn't that all a part of the mission? What he was expressing?
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. We still selling bricks, man. Nigga, get out of my way. That shit.
No, I think his thing before leaving was pretty much like you said, like, yo, the government's on us now. Like, we gotta get better and like educate ourselves.
He gotta pay for killing that little girl, so he gotta come back and face that. You don't get to kill a little kid and ride off in the sunset. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got a point.
That's what this is all about. My point. So we're not about to sit here and say, "Oh, we're done with the streets," because no, you're done.
The streets ain't done.
You're done. The streets ain't done. We still out here. You heard, homie? Niggas tripping, cuz. Niggas talking about going to Africa with that nigga can and shit, bro. You heard the big homie.
Poor Wanda.
Okay. Hey, my nigga, like, how much you getting them?
Wanda's name is tarnished, boy. Like, it don't matter how clean Wanda gets. She's just a crackhead that sucked dick for drugs. That's literally how they gonna be talking about her for the rest of her life. Her reputation is clean in that hood. It's over. Even when they see her clean, that ain't Wanda. Man, it was just sucking dick behind the dunes, nigga. Like, damn, bro. Like, you can't let that shit go. Nope.
My nigga Jerome was tight when he went to the hood. That nigga free what you do it? Yep. Talking 10 and key too.
That price gotta come down, boy.
Now you know we want to fuck with you. I'd rather get it from you. No, I'd rather get it from you, Jerome.
Someone smooth with it.
He said, "Nigga got to do what a nigga got to do." I'm gonna tell you, like I told your nephew, I don't want to get in no problem. Nigga got to do what he got to do, cuz.
Price got to come down.
I mean, I'll get it from you, but it gotta be 10 a key.
Nigga said it again. Now remember, I want to fuck with you. Price gotta come down. Nigga said it again. I said, damn. You put Jerome in a corner.
He didn't even know he told on himself. He said, "Are you getting her today? Yeah, bitch, tonight." Jerome saying, "Tonight."
Nigga said 10 p.m. Nigga, he was talking to them bitches like it was their last day on earth. Before they left at that drop, he definitely knew what was about to happen.
Yeah, he knew what was about to happen. He knew exactly what was about to happen.
Getting all the rest of his compliments out. Man, he was trying to get Shorty to stay. Should stay with me. You know what I mean? Wax that all night.
Alright.
Alright then. Nigga said, see ya. And I wouldn't want to be ya. Nigga, Jerome got out that car. You knew he was gonna peel some shit.
My nigga Franklin?
Yo, the moms though. The moms, yo, she gave Franklin a whole battle round, boy.
You talking about Sissy?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I was fucking with it.
Right to feel that way.
Yeah,
she has every right to feel that way. She has every right to feel that way.
I'm sitting over there like this, Dwayne. Dwayne, I was sitting over there looking at her like this, like, man, what the fuck is you chatting about, man? Niggas is in these streets. Then she hit me with the Martin Luther King speech. I was like, who you with, Franklin? Me or them? I was with her. I was with her by the time she was done. I was with her. So I don't
She's
know.
right from her perspective.
She's right from the family perspective. And guess what, Franklin? You're with the family.
Yeah, my thing is, like I said, I think she's just mad because Teddy killed Allen, which is funny to me because you wasn't fucking with Allen the entire show. And so it's just weird to me.
Yo, Dwayne, what you trying to do, my nigga? Like, this is with me. You always got to part ways, my nigga.
Shit. This PlayStation shit, bro.
Hold on. This is the shit that be getting me tight, bro.
Right,
like, we always got to part ways, my nigga. Why you always got to force my hand, my nigga? Why you always got to do this, my nigga? Let me just hit you with the Franklin yell real quick. Ah! Sorry. It's like, my nigga, like, this will get me tight. All right, so the relationship wasn't going too well in the beginning. I mean, could you really blame her? The nigga was on drugs. You can't make a relationship work with a man on drugs.
Okay.
You see with Leon, hold on, nigga.
I said, okay, keep going.
The man was on drugs. The man was on drugs. He gets clean. He gets back right. They rekindle. We're not talking about the fire he started around Franklin shit. We're just talking about their relationship, finding their connection. Mm-hmm. Remember, we didn't know their story in the past. We didn't see it, is what I mean. We saw them starting from drug addict and woman who's sacrificing to take care of her son. So we don't know their love connection and how strong their bond is. Not our fault. It's where the show started. But we do know there is a love connection and a bond there. So you mean to tell me when he gets clean and they rekindle that love connection that they shared to get their son here, that she has to take into consideration that she didn't fuck with him at one point in time when he gets murked? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm asking you a question.
I'm saying if Elton wasn't there to raise her son, their son, and then he comes back around when things are sweet, and then he purposely fucks up the situation, almost gets everybody killed pretty much.
And you're doing it. I literally just said,
we're
just talking about the relationship between...
Bro, we're not going to act like that's not important. Right, is that fire not important?
If you don't care, then I'll put myself down.
Is that fire not important?
It's not important in terms of how she feels about her husband.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's not in that regard. It's not. It's important with the totality of everybody.
He's been dealing with that since the beginning of time. That nigga was a Black Panther.
That's cool. He also almost fucked up his son's whole shit out of selfishness.
Don't that come with the game?
Trying to get his look back. Because he killed his man back in the day. So now Franklin got to pay for it.
Yeah, and if we were talking about him and Franklin, I would feel you, but we're not. We're talking about the mother.
Is that not her son?
About the drug game.
Is that not their son?
Drug...
He knocked the nigga out just to get his lick back. Oh my gosh.
I feel Dwayne is right in regards in terms of if him and Franklin... If Franklin was rolling around trying to get revenge, it's like this nigga ain't take care of you damn near your whole life, and the nigga fucked up your drug business. But we're not talking about Franklin. We're talking about the mom. And the drug game don't affect her life as like it
And she
affects
don't want her son
Franklin's.
in it.
Like that too, but the drug game don't affect her life like it affects Franklin's life. You know what I mean? When the cops was trying to, when Franklin's girl's father was trying to do dirty shit, the mom was not on the list. Not trying to put the mom behind bars, so she's not directly affected when his shit is going wrong. His shit been going wrong since he got in this motherfucker first, though. You know what I mean? If it ain't one thing, it's another, because that's what comes with the drug game. But strictly talking about the love between them two, their bond, their connection. And she goes back into what I just said. It's not even the fact that he did it, it's how he did it. The fact that, like, the reasons why he did it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Teddy.
Well, it's obviously fuck Teddy.
You know what I mean? Teddy is a bitch ass nigga. He was a whole ass nigga for that. He's spineless. He's a coward. He's a sucker. And that's how he moved in that situation.
He's so pussy.
And I hope she pulls through with this and fucks the whole shit up. Burn it. Burn it. There's no way in hell you're gonna kill the person I love. And then you ain't gonna take me out because you think I'm some nigga. Just some nigga. Oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm. That was real shit.
I'm gonna be honest. That's when I really felt the speech. Like, because I honestly feel that's how I ain't gonna say something, but I honestly feel like that's how they feel about black women. You're not a threat.
Absolutely. They do feel that way.
That's exactly how I felt it when he said that. Yeah, I came here to kill the nigga who was the threat. Not because Alton was the one that was necessarily putting in the steps to, like, get it started. Because she'll do it too. Just she didn't feel like it. That's why she's on this mission.
My question to y'all, do you think Teddy killed Elton because he's a threat or because he just was so pissed at the situation that happened?
He was pissed at the situation. Elton was not Elton was he's a threat, but he's not the real threat. He's not like, he ain't fucking Fred Hampton.
You know what it is?
He ain't Huey P. Newton, Bobby. He's not those. He's just a nigga that's gonna yell and scream and just, I'm gonna expose. He sound like an angry ass conspiracy theorist. So 50% of people are gonna take it with a grain of salt, and 50% of the people are gonna take it very, very serious. Teddy's just an egotistical piece of shit, and he thinks he's God. That's his problem. I can move however I want to move, but nobody else better even think about moving how they want to move. He's been consistent with that. He got his brother fucked up. You out here crying over this bitch, but you let your wife and kids leave like it's nothing. You got your brother killed, and you're only mad at Franklin because he found a way out. That's it.
And he was being petty.
Because I think like even though my man not on this Huey P, I think my nigga Teddy is like so driven with being a perfectionist. He doesn't want anything going on but what's supposed to go on in his mind. Because like when the business was good, it's like everything was operating the way he wanted it to operate. No matter how small it is, when it's not operating the way he wants to eliminate the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just immediately. So like he's always been pressing Franklin about his pops. Tell that motherfucker shut up, bro. And I think he's like obsessed with this power that he had, because you just used to be a cubicle nigga, bro. You went from being a cubicle nigga to just being able to delete niggas' social security numbers at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga's like Franklin's pops, on top of like trying to have his weird ways with controlling Franklin. He's always been a nigga I felt like he just wanted to knock off. And that him speaking on business has always been like, you know how you always looking for a reason to punch a nigga? Like it's almost like with niggas, like black niggas, when they be like the white nigga in the hood that's always saying nigga. He ain't had this nigga been saying nigga all day. Nigga had a problem with this nigga saying nigga not one time. Nigga been saying nigga all day. But now I'm tight. You know what I'm saying? And someone crossed me out my ankles. He's like, oh, he made that nigga fall. What you said, nigga? You saying nigga now? I mean, like you said, he ain't big at all. Like this nigga been speaking on this shit. But now that I got this beat with Franklin, this nigga can get out of here. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what's up with that situation, bro. Like
ego.
And I really felt her pain. Like he didn't even have like, she felt wild disrespected for people not even feeling like she was a threat to shoot her. Not saying nobody wants to die or nothing, but like, damn, like I said, I'm on this side of the earth with my significant other trying to live my life and forget about this. And you kill him.
He didn't take her serious. Like I don't take you serious. Like I said, well, I mean, he
I
wasn't there
wouldn't
for
have
nothing.
neither. I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't have neither.
He's the threat, but he's not like a real threat. Like he's not like he's just what do they call it, gaslighting? Like that bitch with Jaguar, right? He's that bitch. He's over there with the I know this and this person did this and I'm just gonna start yelling shit out because they won't let me in the in-ground no more. Like he's not. Don't get me wrong. He's not necessarily that per se. But it's just that person that the only way they know how to bring some shit down is to just start telling. I'm just gonna start saying a bunch of shit and telling on people, and they don't have no creative way to actually outsmart anybody. See, that's what I fuck with the moms on. She's literally out trying to outsmart Teddy. She's actually facing him head on. She's not going to no radio station crying like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like put your resources together and make it happen. Not do no fucking tell all book or talk to a newspaper. That shit is ass. So me personally, Teddy was gonna do this shit regardless because that's just what he does. I respectfully disagree with Chef. Do not think he's a perfectionist and all that other shit. I think he's egotistical. I think he loves control. I do agree with that part. Definitely went from a cubicle nigga to a nigga who has power and control. And you know they're raised in that. Like they're I'm just gonna say they're raised in that mentality. That's the mentality that they're born with. That's no matter what. It could be in the trailer park. It could be an 8 Mile. It could be no matter where it is. The one thing that don't change is the motherfucking mentality. I can do what I want. You can't. I can say what I want. You can't. I can move how I want to move. You can't. It's 100% consistent for 1,000 years. Greek mythology. List goes on. No matter what era, time, BC, AC, AD, BC, LAK, L motherfucking G. That mindset is always going to be there.
And that's what makes the scene so funny, where he pretty much is pouting because he's like, "What, my 73 million ain't enough?" When he's talking to the his boss, pretty much the nigga that's actually in the CIA. There, he's like, "Yeah, like my 73 million, I did my job. Y'all ain't gonna put me back in, nigga."
No.
Nah, no.
And Chef brought this up a couple days ago. Like, look how he moved when he was out. You know what I mean? Look how he got himself back in. You know what I mean? All, like I said, ego. He couldn't eat that. He just can't accept that fact. And what did you bring yourself back in for? To do what? To fuck up everybody else's shit. You ain't did shit right since your ass been back.
Pretty much.
Growing nice and steady when you was out the game.
Everything was fine. Everything was sweet.
Going nice and steady. The birds was chirping. Niggas was playing, volleyball at the beach. Niggas was swimming. Niggas is riding the bikes with like the 3 niggas on it and shit. Everything was straight. You came back around for all these egotistical moves on the square. You got niggas kidnapped, snatched up. You over here looking for this other agent because you done did some walkie-talkie shit. Niggas done told you you told her shut up on the walkie-talkie. And you get on the walkie-talkie, get kidnapped.
Here's the crazy thing about that. Why would you bring someone who you know is not about that life to a situation like that?
Because he'd be so focused on his ego. That's 100%.
She's in here moaning on the walkie-talkie.
I feel like he be trying. Like I don't mean like he's when I say a perfectionist, he's trying to be, because he noticed everything. He knows what he needs to do to be a perfectionist, but he doesn't complete the mission, and he does it so sloppy. He's so eager and wants to rush to do it, almost just as he's eager to boss these niggas around. It's almost like that guy that wants to get a job done to turn around and tell everyone like, "Yo, I did this shit, so give me my flowers," type shit, bro. You didn't have to.
It's like, but what is he like? All right, in the earlier stages when they were building up the resume and building up the relationships and getting the contacts and getting the that day has flown away a long time ago. All he does now is start fires and beef with niggas over control. That's what he's been doing for the last 3 seasons.
Pretty much.
To be real, you don't do shit no more except for throw your weight around and cry like a bitch when they don't go your way and kill people. That's it. Like, it ain't even like you good at this shit no more.
Trash. You wasn't good at it then. You was just getting niggas kidnapped. Like, got your brother kidnapped. I think you got that nigga killed.
No, he got him killed.
I'm saying, like, starting from that moment.
Yeah, I know he got kidnapped though too. Remember when he was staying there? He's like, "Yo, we gotta hold your brother for ransom."
Since he made this shit about him, he's been terrible ever since. When he first started, he was getting into places. I'm talking about from a CIA perspective, anyway. Not even a making money, but he's getting into places, learning who's who. Okay, this person, this one. He was actually building a case. The shit was building up. And then when he started thinking, he went from CIA to just Teddy.
Hmm?
And that's human instinct. So I can't even knock the nigga. It's human instinct.
Yeah, that nigga.
Fuck Teddy. I can't wait for him to go. That's what I'm waiting on more than anybody. Like, please get this nigga the fuck out of here.
I want him to go to like Cuban jail.
No. He needs to die. He needs to die. He
Yeah.
needs to go.
Need him
There's
to
no
like
Cuban jail for him.
I need him to like live with that shit.
No. He thinks he's God. He has a God complex. So when you have a God complex, the only thing that can throw you off is death.
The way he talked to people is annoying. I don't like
the way he talks to people is crazy.
I don't like the way he talks to
He really thinks he's like that.
And also, you're a fucking rat, bro. I don't fuck with that.
Also you're right. But before you get there, like the way he talked to Franklin, he's writing on Teddy.
Ratting on Teddy, he wearing wires.
Yeah. He's with the whoever they are. The one who's
he got trying to get his bread from last season. He got bagged up.
Yeah, you remember?
Damn, I'm sorry. He is a rat, but I hate Teddy so much. I know
when niggas rap on the police,
my fault.
Let me give niggas a pass, but you still snitching though.
You are snitching.
He's a whole rat.
I hate Teddy so much. I can't even see straight on this. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on.
I love your pack. I love your pack. Your pack. Pack him up.
How did y'all grade both episodes? Episode 1 and 2.
I give them both A's. They came out swinging. They came out strong.
Yeah, they came out with a 1-2 punch. I fuck with it.
What does Kane do?
Oh, Kane is the Grim Reaper around this month. Somebody got to die.
Fuck, boy.
Buckley, whatever his name is, Buckley. He about to go.
I think this is when Jerome and Louie take their first loss as an enterprise. This is the first time like y'all out there on y'all own, and Franklin already put it on y'all. So this is about to be the first hit other than Franklin robbing y'all about to really take.
That's what I was saying to Franklin, because I'm like, bro, like you're another one person so caught up in his anger and which he has a right to be. I'm sorry, like that nigga has been through so much. Like a nigga taking everything from you just because he can, that has to burn your fucking flesh. But like, bro, when you told Kane that you were so focused on Louie, did you not think about your uncle? It's like it just hit your mind that your uncle is in that crosshair too. Like now you don't know where they at. Now you don't know, bro. You think you can play that game with Kane, my nigga?
That's a fact.
You're clearly having second thoughts. Your energy ain't even the same, nigga. You went from the lean down in my ear. It was Louie to I don't know where they at. Holding up at some hotel. Like nigga, he saw through that shit the way Lamar was supposed to see through fucking Monique's ass. With her said, like, nigga, I hear all the conflict in your voice, nigga. So let me make this shit very fucking clear to you. Either you get me the fucking information I need, or you gonna be standing on the opposite side. And trust me, that's gonna be very uncomfortable for your ass. Very. Kane's ready to spill blood.
Yes, and I'm glad that Scully set the tone. When Scully is saying, like, yeah, that ain't the nigga to fuck with. Y'all fucking with him? That's the king of the jungle right there. Y'all ready for this? Nigga, y'all ain't gonna go all 18 rounds. I'm just letting you know. You better figure it out. Fix it real quick.
First off, his name is Stacy. Stacy, remember them motherfucking dances, boy.
But basically what I'm saying is if it's him, he's saying that about Kane.
Nah, fact. Yo, that is the funniest line probably in cinema history. You just had to pick one line. It definitely got to be top 10. Like, remember them motherfucking dances, boy. Hey, don't you fuck with me? Like, not a reflection in the middle of the robbery. Like, he's such an amazing actor. Only he probably could have pulled that.
Yeah, only he could deliver that. Only he could deliver that.
I going to the school dance.
It felt so real, right?
Correct.
Nigga, that would not happen. Like, it did feel like that would happen with an old school nigga. Like, nigga said, "Oh, y'all must be going to that dance with my sister at and shit." Nigga said, "Stacy, nigga don't say my name, homie. At least I can give y'all a ride. You go to that dance." Yeah. Remember them motherfucking dances. Yo, that was wild. We
Shout out
might
to
have to
the
do
OG Sissy.
the wood breakdown. Hey yo, we may have to do a wood breakdown pause. Like that.
Hey, yo, he's wild.
Could I also ask y'all, what did y'all think Louie dropping that crane symbolized?
She gonna die, or her ending is coming because he's a universe guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a universe guy. Energy, kinetic energy, shit like that. You know what I mean? What you reap what you sow. What the energy you give out comes back to you. So I think her not taking it serious, I don't think necessarily means she's gonna die, but I think her dropping that crane was definitely a symbolism of something. You know what I mean, I don't know if it's just the symbolism of her end, her not getting it, her not understanding, or what you dropped beside you. Who's like it was beside her when it dropped? Who's beside her through everything? Jerome. Well, he dropped. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a multitude ways to read it, but it means something. That shit wasn't there for no reason. That shit was not there for no reason. So she got a hellstorm coming her way. But like I said, she one of them people that need to sit in that shit. You know what I mean? She's that person that needs to sit in that shit.
I can't wait for her to take her head, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be her.
She better stand up like a G.
It's gonna be her. She already got shot. She already got shot. And that's the most annoying part too, is when she got shot. Like I think that's when she knew she was gonna do this shit for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
When she got shot, like I done lost my life. I done did this. I done did. It started. That's when it
opened the door.
Eyes. Like,
man, please. That bitch was already like that. Trying to hear that shit. It definitely was the driving force.
It was I was about to say it pushed it.
You're right. It definitely amplified it. You know what I mean? I was more so talking to her. Don't try it. Don't. Somebody always using some shit to do what they already wanted to do. You was already gonna do it. Yeah. It was coming regardless. But no. I tripped and fell. Now I need to fuck everybody over because I hurt my knee when I fell. Like, bro, you already was planning on doing this, bro.
Bro, that's another thing about that conversation. We saw you coming
a mile away.
That's the thing about that conversation. Going back to like Jerome and Franklin, like you really allowed her to say in front of you and to Franklin, excuse me, this could go whatever way you wanted to. That's crazy to me.
That's why it's like Jerome just be dropping the ball. I hate that look on his face of conflict back there. Like he's like, "We should just talk to her then." I don't remember what season that was. Was that last season?
I think it might have been last season.
Uncle, please tell me what the fuck she wants.
Yeah, that was last season.
Yeah, like it's just the same bullshit with you. What the fuck do you want, bro? You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm doing what I'm doing, and and that's the thing. She don't have to deal with none of the risk. And even when the risk finally hit her table where it could affect everybody, look how she was talking then. She was complaining. Well, this got to do with us, and this gonna affect all of us. Damn, ain't that what you want? Every time the responsibilities hit your table, all of a sudden you don't know what you want to do no more. Man, look, in this game, you're either a wolf or a sheep, and sheep don't last. Shit, wolves don't even last. The wolves just stand on motherfucking morals and principles when they do go out, and sheep go out like fucking cowards. And you are a sheep. You ain't nothing but a sheep hiding behind a motherfucking wolf. That's all you are. Huh?
So she be doing is just moving pieces on the board. And it's just such sad how much of a control she got on Jerome, because it's like he's a lot of muscles, so you just moving that nigga around the board, and it's not because he's dumb. He ain't dumb. He just loves you.
That's
moving
it. Yeah.
You off the emotion. That nigga's a smart, intelligent nigga. Yeah, like I said, he was trying to do Jam and Jerome's. If he was not operating off his heart, I think a lot of this should be slow.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
He's a hell of a piece on the board. I'll tell you that.
He's well respected in the street.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely. His resume speaks for itself.
That's what I'm saying. He's putting niggas down, no questions asked. Like
in the respect, even with them, I only want to do this because of Jerome. That's what kills me with people like, yo, look, we all have resources. I mean, you'd be dumb if you think everything that's going on with your business is because of you. You stupid ass nigga. Louie is a stupid ass nigga. Niggas forget so fast when shit is going well. You in that fucking penthouse with your purse, acting like you king almighty because you not even really in the driver's seat. You in the passenger seat, fronting like you in the driver's seat. I'm cool with the driver's seat nigga getting the big hand. How the passenger gonna get the big hand?
Yeah, well, and the crazy part, you in the seat that Franklin built. Teddy don't know you.
Nigga,
he only talking to you because I'm beefing with Franklin. If me and Franklin was on the cool page, I wouldn't even be talking to you. I would have told Franklin, you know she's talking to me, right?
That's a fact. If Franklin never like calls Freddie and says what he says, he's going back to Franklin like, yeah, you know, Louie hit me.
Bro, it's proof in the
Fix
pudding.
that.
He already when he was trying to get back in the organization, and when he was trying to get back around, what's the first thing he told Franklin? Oh, one of the girls you're working with is dating this nigga, dating the plug. Told on her immediately.
Yep.
Immediately. When that nigga had the black chick,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That he ratted on, told on her immediately. He would have been through Louie out there. I'm only talking to you because I'm beefing with this nigga.
Yeah,
like,
she thinks she's
you're only being told.
She's perfectly fine. My fault, Chef. My fault. No, go ahead, bro.
Because it's just I don't know what you're saying. It's so sad to the trickery to what you think that you are. Like, it's so. This is how people end up thinking that there's something they're not, because you got a situation during a circumstance, and you're not even understanding the circumstance is sitting behind you. Like, we about to fuck you over times 30, bro. And you think you're a boss, but you're really not. Like I'm really over here doing your man's dirty over here, and I'm just using you as a piece to do him dirty, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when shit breaks off between me and you gonna fall further down than that. It's like, yo, bro, hey, bro, you're not who you think you are, because you're gonna get put in a position where you're gonna have to be what you think you are around real situations. This is the reason why I go to Orlando and get this popping. This is the reason why you can't go down south and get it cracking. You don't put your cousins on, so it should be easy for you to take this down south and don't need a plug where Franklin's getting his shit at. Get your shit lit over there down south.
Talk about it,
like you said earlier. But she can't do that because you need my throne. You need me to build a throne for you to sit your broke ass in. You come into some shit that's already completed. Like, come on, bro. Like she's about to feel it. You about to feel your first lick with that nigga Kane link up. Because now here's your enterprise. You got Franklin's enterprise. You got everybody. Everybody got their name on their shit. Now here goes Jerome and Louie. Y'all about to get your first taste of reality.
Like I can't. Louie is like, it's just that, it's that it kind of reminds me of Drake and Meek, right? Like, I drove here in the Wraith bumping AR ad. Like, in that moment, it just hurts me with the tri-state sometimes, because AR Ab, when he heard that shit, he was like, me? Drake, you were bumping me? Like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're clearly being used in this situation and you're all for it. Like, your nigga read the Twitter and said OBO, OBH. He was perfectly fine with it. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of is some people are being okay. Like, yeah, he's using me, but AR could be like, I'm using him too. You know what I mean? It's cool because he wants to beat Meek, and I want to feel like I need Meek to see, yeah, nigga, I told you I was that nigga, for whatever that may be. You know what I mean? For whatever that may be the reason. I don't know for sure. But the shit kind of reminds me of that. You know what I mean? That's what Louie started doing. You know what I mean? Like, certain people are perfectly fine to be used as long as they can feel like they're over you. Like, that's all I need is just to feel like I'm better than you just once in my life. I'm tired of listening to you. I just need to feel like I'm over you. Please, like, for once. You think you so smart. You think you so this. You think you so that. I mean, I just waiting for my chance to be like, yeah, nigga, no, I can't help you. Sorry. I mean, the whole time you was eating, we like, damn, they lit everybody up. That's what we was thinking. That's what the consumers and fans was thinking. She was still stuck at the meeting when the prank said, yo, this your cut. This your cut. Who you think he is handing me my cut like this? If I had to connect, I'd be able to hand out the cuts. Like, my nigga, like, you getting money. You getting money. I ain't never seen a nigga so mad about getting money in my life. This bitch is so upset. She's so pressed about getting money from a safe haven. You got one of the realest niggas on the block is your man. You know what I mean? What do your nephew fuck with you? You caught a whole body, ain't have to do no time behind it. They made sure you got cleared of that whole shit. Like, what are you so pressed about? And usually that be the loyalty when people are there for you at your lowest. You fucked up. You gave everybody your ass to kiss. I mean, and you killed this girl. You needed help, and Franklin was there for you. Mm-hmm. Usually buys the loyalty. That bitch don't give a fuck about nothing. But like I said, people forget very fast.
That's crazy, son.
People forget so fucking fast, especially when they can't miss. When a nigga can't miss, he forget quick. Tell me I'm lying, y'all. He forget quick. He forget everything that got him, or he or she. Let me not just say he or she. Motherfuckers forget every single thing that got them to where the fuck they are. Quick. I did this. And certain niggas can say, I did this. Just not everybody. You know what I mean? When Franklin was talking to him in the car, find yourself another plug. You ain't gonna do that. The fuck I won't. Like, Franklin is that nigga. Gotta give him that. He is that nigga. He put the plays out. Avon and Stringer before they got crisscross. You know what I mean? Stringer was the man. Even Avon had to say, I ain't gonna lie, you got skills and all that. You know what I mean? He was downplaying it, but he know what his man's is. Stringer is smart. Avon is smart. They work both great together until motherfuckers started forgetting. You done lost sight of what got you here. You always got to have your self-awareness up. And Louie, she has the luxury of walking around like not having insight on shit because of who she's affiliated with.
Yeah.
It's why she's so strong on the board.
She got a whole cheat code, bro.
She got the combination. You know this she got the muscle and the brain.
Literally.
You know what this is like, bro? It's like, let's say if Franklin was successful at something else. Let's take drugs completely off the list. Let's say if Franklin was a fucking rapper. And this is like you talking about, so you know what, Franklin? Move your multi-platinum selling ass out the way. I want to rap. I want to get on the boards. Bitch, I set everyone up to make paper. You are good. You don't have to work. You got a great job. It's not a 9-to-5. You can't do what I do. You're not doing what I'm doing at the rate that I'm doing it at. Why do you just automatically want to get in the driver's seat just cause? We're literally taking care of the same people. Literally. We're taking care of the same fucking people. It's not like once you make this money, it's a certain amount of people that you're gonna turn around and take. You already took care of them dirty niggas down south. We put them on too. They got a pack too. They eating too. They pulling up here with makes on and everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's clearly you cannot do what Franklin does, and you're only getting a little bit you're getting because Reed is beefing with him. So we can't even say anything you did is your hard work here. So if Franklin's already selling platinum albums, why are we letting you rap?
Chef, you just dropped an ass of facts that she don't.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She's not focused on none of the facts. She's focusing on. I just pulled up here and met Teddy. Did you see the shit I just did with AR? And no disrespect to AR. I was just saying how it necessarily looked. I know AR is a smart nigga, and you know he was having his problems.
Exactly what
like
you mean.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just that guy that person that you know they so willing to be used. Like immediately, like as long as I can just feel like I'm over you. There's so many examples of this shit. That's all I want. I don't even want the reality of it. Jay-Z said it on one of his songs. Like niggas want to be make-believe bosses just so it can make it seem like we sitting at the same table. Instead of actually doing the shit that can get you. You can literally get to this table, you know, playing your hand correctly. But you want to act like you're at the table, but not really be at the table. But as long as people perceive it like we at the same table. You're not Franklin. Teddy has a whole agenda here. I hate agendas. And today people are fine with agendas. Narratives and agendas. Recipe for disaster. That's why we all fucked up in the game we in now. But Louie is, I am hell bent on being the agenda. If I could just tell this nigga, no, we can't help you. That's all I want to do. I just want to tell him no.
And that's my another question, sir. How you tell a nigga no that gave you everything?
Literally everything.
That is insane to me. And what I mean by everything, I'm talking generational wealth.
Yeah.
Because she was able to spin a block and put your dirty ass cousins on. I ain't gonna let you forget that. The fact that I'm no, because bro, that's something. Like people keep forgetting that. What he's saying, people love to forget. That's something, my guy. For me to be able to make money and sit here comfortably chilling, still popping Ace of Spade caviar, and have a nice life and still go down to where my niggas is at. Like, yo, son, y'all fucked up out here. Y'all want to look like this? Yeah, package. For me to be able to do it, that's something, bro. So again, like, who else do you need to take care of? Where's fuck me?
Yeah. You realize the privilege of shit when you come from under an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Which she's not willing to do. She's willing to sit in the comfortable seat. Like I said, even on a smaller scale. For instance, like I'll hear somebody like, yo, bro, it's so hard to find some good weed, bro. Damn, man, nigga trying to smoke. Like, I ain't never got that, bro. It's just not my story. You know what I mean? Whether I want to or not. You don't understand the luxury of things until you start going out in the world and hearing people talk, hearing people speak, and seeing what niggas is going through. Nigga, I can't never trying to smoke. Nigga, she's like, I didn't know it got that deep. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? That hey, if I what I want to, I do. Like, it's nothing. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize that. Like, sometimes you have to come to the realization of appreciation. Niggas like, I'm going through a struggle. I know the bank lying to me. And my bank don't never lie to me. I know about shit before they do. Damn, I just got my newsletter. I heard about my shit before. I knew about that 6 months ago, fam. Like, we already, you know what I mean? Like, hey, how you get your credit to shoot up so fast? Like, I can't get my shit up. Man, I was asleep when my shit went up. How could I walk around with the circle that I have? You know what I mean? I just went to Jersey, been in hoods I ain't have no business in. Like, how could I experience these things and walk around and look in the mirror and be like, hey, it's all me? Like, how do you do that, bro? I damn near got a chef. I damn near got a chef, a homie that really, really cook really good. I mean, I don't know how you can have these benefits in life from these great relationships, that these great rapports, and walk around and give people your ass to kiss. That Louie is like the true villain of the show. Louie reminds me of Gemma.
Like, bro.
It's crazy because I didn't think this was going to be the case.
Me neither.
Like,
I can't say I've seen this coming.
I never thought
this was going to be a strong front. It was going to be a strong front line. I thought it was going to be a strong offensive line.
Oh, I thought it was always going to be them against Teddy. That's what I always thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a nice big three.
And the awareness too, like, nobody talks. That's the biggest thing, like communication. Like, yo, we all grow, we all evolve. When you want different things, why won't you? What is so hard about, like, that's, oh man, that shit blows my mind. What's so hard about opening your mouth and speaking? Remember when Ghost told Tommy, like, yo, you know, I don't want to do this forever. One thing I can say about Ghost, he did open his mouth to communicate. Niggas would dead rather like catch you off guard and fuck you over than just having. It don't have to be that way. You want to hide your hand. I don't get it. It's nasty work, man. I give both episodes. I give episode 1 an A. 2, I give that shit an A+. That ending was crazy. I'm sorry. Even him walking across the street and not even flinching when the car stopped, like, it just like just that transition from vulnerable kid to he's still a bad motherfucker. He is. He just can't be that motherfucker with this person.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit gotta suck.
Yeah.
And all his instincts of knocking a nigga off. He was at the table with his girl father, the cop.
Yeah. And he deserved it.
None of his, oh hell yeah, I hated that nigga. None of his instincts clicked with his uncle. He can't do it. He can't go there with it.
Some niggas you can't do that too.
Yeah. If you could do that to everybody, it's something wrong with you, honestly.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you. I mean, my nigga Tommy tried to shoot Tariq. What the fuck?
Tariq deserved it though. He should have got shot. He should have got shot.
Father, my nigga, he tried to clip this nigga like it was second nature.
That's what I'm talking about. Tommy should have shot. Oh, Tommy should have shot him. Oh my gosh, Tommy!
Why you bringing up bullshit, bro? For some reason, I feel like Ghost like wrote Tommy a letter, letting him know, like, if you ever know this nigga shot me, kill him,
bro.
Because Ghost stopped it. Ghost stopped him.
Yeah,
from
go
shooting
stop him. Go stop him.
But
But
he tried to shoot him. He pulled his arm down.
This is the difference between. I would have been like, shoot that nigga, shoot him now.
I know he pulled his arm down, and I feel like he pulled his arm down because he know what he wrote.
Nigga stupid, bro. That nigga.
What
do y'all rank Snowfall? In closing, where do y'all rank Snowfall amongst television? You know, amongst the Wires, the Sopranos, the Powers. You know,
it's amongst the elite, man. I love Snowfall from season 1. I enjoyed the shit from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Another black show, and it's out there, and it's making it just do, and it's swinging, bro. They out there doing their thing. It's a heavyweighter, bro. It's a heavyweight show.
And they're making stars on the show. Like Damson is killing it. Michael Hyde killed her role.
My son got Lori Harvey in online. I mean, you know what I mean? Niggas is bagging pieces out here off this.
I definitely think we're going to be seeing him for quite some time. That's the vibe I get.
Yes.
We're going to be seeing him for quite some time.
Yes. I forgot the actor that plays Jerome, but like
if I'm like doing casting, I'm looking for him. I'm sorry. He has a lot of range.
Man, had a squabble, nigga.
A lot of range.
His range is insane.
It's nuts.
His range is insane.
And he doesn't
like
get
the
enough
fact
credit.
that he could be so convincing. Some niggas is so tough when they try to be vulnerable. It don't come across right because their character is so tough. You know what I mean? The way he could be so vulnerable and tears in his eyes and you feel him. You don't be like, like, you know what I mean? Like, remember when Ghost was crying at the door when he broke up with Angie? Like,
don't even get me started on this shit, man.
My nigga, why are you crying, my nigga? I know you hurt, but why are you crying? Like, fix your top, pick your head up. You know what I mean? When you was crying over Raina, we was with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you not cry. Like, what woman wrote this in the script? I'm just playing. But yeah, I definitely think Snowfall is the cinematography might be the best I've ever seen. The music is amazing. The story and the plot, it is very multi-layered. The writing is always good. The writing is it always makes you think. For me, it always makes me think. It's always compelling enough to make me think. And anytime something is happening, it never feels pointless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kane was back for what they did to his brother, and it wasn't like, nigga, that was season 1. It was like, ooh,
exactly,
shit.
Exactly.
I forgot about this shit. This nigga got a point. The fact that you can make a side character be that compelling just shows how great the story. And then when they pick people, like, these niggas ain't missed yet. Even down to my nigga who was walking around in Speedos and silk robes, who Franklin first met. That nigga was lit, you know what I'm saying?
Speedos and silk robes.
We can't hear you.
Nah, you
what you say?
He said that Speedos and silk robes.
The mic, no. Okay, I heard it.
And somebody got to give. I forgot the name of the actor that plays Man Boy. Somebody got to give him more roles, man. He killed his role.
He surprised me. He definitely surprised me.
He killed that. He killed that.
Bro, but he was doing YouTube videos, bro, and I like him.
Yeah, that's where he started.
Yeah, I know. He started getting this. He started doing this thing, bro.
I wonder if he got the Man Boy role off of a connection. And that's why we're not seeing him like that. Because usually when you do a good job like he did, you usually start seeing people immediately. But sometimes it be your man's. Like, I fuck with Michael B, but you know Ryan Coogler always gonna hold that nigga down. Like, let me call my nigga. We need somebody for this. We call my man's real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. So it's like I wonder if I wonder if that's the case.
Yeah, no, they got no holes in this cast though.
At all.
No holes at all. They killed it. Even from season 1 to literally this season, from Melody to her father to the racist cop, and yes, he was racist, to like literally everybody, the annoying Asian reporter. Everyone played a role to a T.
I knew Teddy. I was cool with Teddy killing her.
Oh yeah, she had to die. She had to die. You're doing way too much. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. Get out of here. But
different,
bro. But yeah, no. This is.
What I say wrong?
I
wasn't with that. Dwayne was with it. Chef, come on, bro.
You like the never mind. Because if we
Yeah,
mention,
please don't make
I
no
was about to
Asian
say if we
references
mention,
on this show, bro. This shit go left every time, man.
Y'all niggas is out here capping, son. Stop capping on my name, boy. I ain't do nothing. Yeah,
but nah, yeah, no, I'm excited for this season.
All legal. That was all legal play. That was all legal.
But anyway, I'm excited for the season. I can't wait to see what happens next.
What happens next? And then
I just said I can't wait to see what happens next. The only person that's annoying to me is Parissa. Parissa's very annoying. I can't stand her.
Who?
Teddy's girl, Parissa.
That is not his girl.
That's not his girl, bro. He's not about to just start claiming pussy. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that. See, first off, you got my nigga kidnapped, dogs. We didn't even address that. Talking about go to this weak ass hotel and they shower and shit. Got my nigga laid up in customs and shit. Then you couldn't find this nigga. Then you playing on a golf cart telling this nigga telling you to taste. Yo, you know what? Teddy taking big ass L's out here. You not that nigga you think you is. You another nigga that's not the nigga they think they is, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely.
That's why he keep killing people.
Anybody
who reminds him that he's not that nigga, he want them to go.
Exactly. Like Avi made you feel like you was that nigga. Since Avi's gone, now you got to deal with the real gangsters. These niggas is grabbing you by your collar, scruffing you up and shit, pushing you on your way out the door. Like, you really not that nigga.
Really trying to force his hand like he really got leverage like that. Boy, you don't got no leverage like that. You chasing that farewell tour. They don't love you like that. You thought you was Kobe. They don't love you like that. Yeah, I mean, Snowfall is that shit, though. We just gonna keep building over this. This show is amazing. You know what I mean? It definitely just keeps going and keeps growing. I hate it's his last season. Everybody want to break out after 6 seasons, right? This season 6?
Yeah, this season 6.
That should be pissing me off, bro. This whole breakout after 6 seasons, insecure, power. Yeah, niggas need to stop doing this
Tell me that wasn't the shit. You crazy, man. Ain't no fun like that no more. Wrecking crew.